Oh, nasty. Could be worse. Could be voted Democrat. I could be sucking it. Well, let's have a talk for a second. Let me grab a stool, set you guys up. Well, I guess the reason why I'm doing all this, re-splitting all this wood, because it, sounds ignorant, I guess, or stupid to even re-split all this wood. In a normal world, yes. But all this wood that I got, except for what's in the middle, I paid a guy some money to bring me the wood because my previous videos, my engine was down and I was kind of waiting on the right time to buy an engine, do the repair. I knew it was going to be a big job. So anyways, he said it was dry. You know the old story, Facebook Marketplace guy shows up. He's got the wood and he sends me a photo. It says 1 of 2 loads. It was an 8x12 trailer. He only had it stacked, just so high. And I thought that's maybe 2 ricks, maybe. Which, if you guys don't know, this is the East Coast man terminology, not West Coast man terminology. A rick is 1/3 of a cord or a face cord. That's what we do over here in the East. So anyways, he showed up and my wife didn't know. She was oblivious. And I was on my way home and he just showed up right before. So he knew what was going on. Anyways, this wood's wetter than snot. So I ended up, my wife ended up giving him the money, all the cash up front, because she saw the wood in the garage here, and it wasn't stacked, it's just thrown in here, no big deal, I'd stack it later. And he'd left, and he had called me and said his trailer broke down right before he got here to deliver the first load. And he spent about 2 hours or so trying to repair his spindle. So I got his number still. He never came back, delivered that second load, and he's got all of my money. And when I stacked it, it wasn't even 4 foot high, guys. It was like 3, maybe 3 high. Let me show you. So right here, I know you can't tell hardly because this middle row right here, I bought more wood from a friend that I know and trust. And I went and I stacked some more on top. But this row right here and this row right here, that was it. So I was a little irked, and I was that much more pressured to go and get my log splitter fixed because I had literally a half a cord that was ready to burn. Now, around here, we can get it for like $250 for a whole cord. If it's good, you know, $250. Don't buy you the best wood, but it's all hardwood, no pine, no spruce, surely no Douglas fir, because this is the East Coast, right? So anyways, he said it was ready. It was nowhere near ready. The ad said the tree had been down for a year and split. The reason why his trailer failed was because this oak and hickory that I've got here was sopping wet. And I showed up an hour later, and I went and I got my axe and I split it. Wet. So I went and I verified it, because once I found it, because it's been a year or two, with my moisture meter. If you guys ain't got one, these things are simple. They're off Amazon. They're like 15 bucks. Go get one. They're awesome. So I called the guy, and he's like, yeah, tree's been down for a year, but I just split it this weekend, the week that he was delivering it. And I had it in text message because I never talk to these people. I always text them, right? That way everything is legit. And I screenshotted the Marketplace ad, because if you don't, they'll change it on you, and Marketplace won't leave you a receipt saying this ad has been changed or anything like that. So I still have his number, and no, he's not answering anymore. So, well, good on you, dude. You stole my money. But so now what I've done is I'm resplitting all this wood, and I normally like to leave it in the big chunky state that you saw. But the reason why I'm not doing that is, one, it dries faster, really fast. Give it a month and it'll be ready to burn. This stuff is a 1x1, but let me show you. So, big chunky stuff. I do like them to be 16 inches long, but for the most part, they are wet. And this was the non-split side. I don't know if you can tell by the color, but when you flip it over here, this is the wet side, and this is red oak. This is how you tell if it's red oak, because it's literally red, and it smells like junk. Like hot garbage is what it does after you split it. So amongst all that, that's my dilemma for today. That's my, my stuff. I still got to split all this, and I want to try to get it split all today if I can, and then I want to go split that other bit over there. So I need to have all this split, and then the stuff that I cut the other day split. And today is the Friday the 13th. I got home early this morning. Me and Dad didn't have a backhaul, so we literally deadheaded from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. That's a long freaking deadhead. No freight, that's what that means. But anyways, I want to get back to it and put you guys on a longer time lapse. And well, I hope you like my shop and my setup. I've been slowly trying to figure things out. Putting in a mezzanine one of these days, probably in the next month or two, it'll be in a video. So y'all just go ahead, stay tuned and watch. That mezzanine's probably going to turn into an office over here down below, another sound room, studio room for, you know, YouTube stuff. And probably music. I like music. You know, I like playing my guitar, drums, bass. It's my wife. And singing. You know, grew up in church, so that's how we do it. But anyways, hope you guys have a good one. And let's get back to it. Hey boys, wife's gone to the superstore to get a few things for a puppy dog. The lake's pretty today. A little low, but pretty. Meanwhile, yes, just splitting wood. Oh, my tire's low. I've got a leak in it somewhere. That's a brand new one that I bought. I think it's a valve stem. But yeah, as in the previous video, I gave you a reason why I was splitting it this little, or this thin, I should say. That one's a weird one. So, just gotta get busy doing some more work before heading back to work. So, the pile that I cut yesterday, if you guys can see, there was a middle pile here, which is now right here. On top of that pile was all this over here. It was kind of stacked in the middle between everything, which is fine. That stuff was the dry stuff that I had purchased. Stuff out there, I have yet to touch that yet. After being awake for, I don't know, 12, 24, 30, 36, approaching almost 40 hours straight, I called it a quits at about 3 o'clock and went to bed. So I was a little tired. But now I think today I'm going to finish this up. All this. And we'll call it good. So here we go. Set the GoPro up. Got my car out here so I can load it up into the house as I split it. But like I said a second ago, that's all the dry stuff that's ready to burn. Stuff over here, that's probably gonna give it a month. Honestly, whenever this is done burning, we'll move to this, and however long that is. However long it is. Oh, whenever you're splitting wood, they always tell you, they never tell you all the scrap wood you got at the bottom. And that's a lot. That's a lot. And all the random pieces that miss the pile. Like that. The goal is to move this out of the way when I get done splitting all that. And move it all into here. I ain't got much left to split it out. Once I do, I'll load it up. Alright, let's do this. Run. Start. Let's see how many times it takes me to start this sucker, because it's cold. Is it on? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did it. Pinched the crap out of my thumb. Caught it on the time lapse. You saw what happened. I thought for sure it would just kind of split and stay open, but I wasn't paying attention. Hey. Oh, nasty. Could be worse. Could be voted Democrat. I could be sucking it. Anyways, enough jokes. Let's get back to work. Well, got it all done. Just kind of build a wall around myself. So pretty much all of this is going on the porch tonight. All this you see back here. And everything else just kind of fell down. Well, that's staying in here and curing for another month, month and a half. I think I have enough right here for a month. I doubt it. I might have enough for 3 weeks at most. And then I'm slowly want to work towards this over here. So with all this, as you see, that's a lot of wood. It's like what I split tonight was probably a cord worth. And we'll just kind of go from there. Oh.